Hey everybody, my name's Chloe. Well, wait. Hey everybody, my name's Chloe. That's Aaron here, and that's Ethan here. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, click that subscribe button, click that notification, and give us a huge thumbs up. Now we'll be passing on to Ethan. Dussard.
Hi, I'm Ethan, and I'm going to be passing on to Aaron.
Hi, I'm Aaron. Before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to all my relatives and people that take their time out of the day to watch this video. And today we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 19 and 20. The reader today is going to be Ethan. Do you have anything to say, Daddy?
Welcome everyone. Welcome to another night of Bible study with the Dussard family. Thank you.
Okay, so if you have a Bible, please open it up because you're about to begin. Ethan?
Today we're going to be reading chapter 19 and chapter 20. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, That is the ordinance of the law which the Lord hath commanded, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, that they bring thee a red heifer without a spot, wherein is no blemish, and upon which never came yoke. And ye shall give her unto Elijah the priest, that he may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face. And Elijah the priest shall take of her blood with his finger, and sprinkle of her blood directly before the tabernacle of the congregation 7 times. And one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin and her flesh, and her blood with her dung shall he burn. And the priest shall take cedar wood and hyssop and scarlet, and cast it unto the midst of the burning of the heifer. Then the priest shall wash his clothes, and he shall bathe his flesh in water. And afterward he shall come into the camp, and the priest shall be unclean until the even. And he that burneth her shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his flesh in water, else shall be unclean until the even. And a man that is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer, and lay them up without the camp in a clean place. It shall be kept for the congregation of the children of Israel for a water of separation. It is a purification for sin, and he that gathereth the ashes of the heifer shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. And it shall be unto the children of Israel, and unto the stranger that sojourneth among them, for a statute forever. He that toucheth the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days. He shall purify himself with it on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day he shall be clean. But if he purify not himself the 3rd day, then the 7th day he shall not be clean. Whosoever toucheth the dead body of any man that is dead, and it purify not himself, defileth the tabernacle of the Lord. And that soul shall be cut off from Israel, because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him. He shall be unclean, his uncleanness is yet upon him.
Are you following, Aaron?
Yes.
This is the law when a man dieth in a tent. All that come into the tent, and all that is in the tent shall be unclean 7 days. And every open vessel which hath no covering bound upon it is unclean. And whosoever toucheth one that is slain with the sword in the open fields, or dead body, or bone of a man, or grave, shall be unclean 7 days. And for an unclean person they shall take up the ashes of the burnt heifer of purification for sin, and running water shall be put thereto in a vessel. And a clean person shall take hyssop and dip it in the water, and sprinkle it upon the tent, and upon all the vessels, and upon the persons that were there, and upon him that touched the bone, on one slain, on one dead, or a grave. And the clean person shall sprinkle upon the clean on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day, and on the 7th day he shall purify himself, and wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, shall be clean at even. But the man that shall be unclean and shall not purify himself, that soul shall be cut off from among the congregation, because he hath defiled the sanctuary of the Lord. The water of separation hath not been sprinkled upon him. He is unclean, and it shall be perpetual statute unto them, that he that sprinkled the water of separation shall wash his clothes, and he that toucheth the water of separation shall be unclean until even. And whatsoever the unclean person toucheth shall be unclean, and the soul that toucheth it shall be unclean until even. Chapter 20. Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, unto the desert of Zin, in the first month, and the people abode in Kadesh. And Miriam died there, and was buried there. And there was no water for the congregation, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron. And the people chode with Moses and spake, saying, Would God that we had died when our brethren died before the Lord? And why have ye brought up the congregation of the Lord unto this wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there? And wherefore have ye made us to come out of Egypt to bring us in unto this evil place? It is no place of seed, or of figs, or of vines, or of pomegranates, neither is there any water to drink. And Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they fell upon their faces. And the glory of the Lord appeared unto them, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock, so thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink. And Moses took the rod from before the Lord as he commanded him. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock, and he said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch your water out of this rock? And Moses lifted up his hand. With this rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly. And the congregation drank, and their beasts also. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believed me not, to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them. This is the word of Meribah, because the children of Israel strove with the Lord, and he was sanctified in them. And Moses sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom. Thus say thy brother Israel, Thou knowest all the travail that hath befallen us, how our fathers went down into Egypt, and we have dwelt in Egypt a long time. And the Egyptians vexed us and our fathers. And when we cried unto the Lord, he heard our voice, and sent an angel, and hath brought us forth out of Egypt. And behold, we are in Kadesh, a city in the uttermost of thy border. Let us pass, I pray thee, through thy country. We will not pass through the fields or through the vineyards. Neither will we drink of the water of the wells. We will go by the king's highway. We will not turn to the right hand nor to the left until we have passed thy borders. And Edom said unto him, Thou shalt not pass by me, lest I come out against thee with the sword. And the children of Israel said unto him, We will go by the highway, and if I had my cattle drink of thy water, then I will pay for it. I will only, without doing anything else, go through on my feet. And he said, Thou shalt not go through. And Edom came out against him with much people and with a strong hand. Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his border, wherefore Israel turned away from him. And the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, journeyed from Kadesh, and came unto Mount Hor. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in Mount Hor, by the coast of the land of Edom, saying, Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because ye rebelled against my word at the water of Meribah. Take Aaron and Eleazar his son, and bring them up unto Mount Hor, and strip Aaron of his garments, and put them upon Eleazar his son, and Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, and shall die there. And Moses did as the Lord commanded, and they went up into Mount Hor in the sight of all the congregation, And Moses stripped Aaron of his garments and put them upon Elijah his son, and Aaron died near the top of the mount. And Moses and Elijah came down from the mount. And when all the congregation saw that Aaron was dead, they mourned for Aaron 30 days, even all the house of Israel. That was reading from chapter 19 to chapter 20.
What's the raising of the hand for, Khloe?
I want to go first.
What you want to go first with?
To take the answer.
And I didn't ask a question yet, so how you want to go first?
You guys just want to?
Okay, Khloe.
So what's the question?
So the question is, which reading of this particular book
Oh, that's always.
did you like?
Okay, the book I liked was the end. Wait, I like.
Should I be rude to you now, like how you rude to me just now? You said that's always. Should I say that's always too for you?
What does that mean?
Exactly. Go ahead.
What page I like is chapter 19.
Chapter 19,
Yep.
verse what?
Verse. Verse 3.
Verse 3.
Yep.
Okay, read it, let me hear it.
And he shall give her unto Eleazar the priest that he may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face.
Okay, what do you like about that? What stood out to you about that verse?
What I like about it is, I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question. Why did it says I have two questions. Why did it says how?
See, a person who wanted to go first should be prepared, right?
So I have two questions. One it says after 3, but I was there from 1 to 3.
Okay, Khloe, we're gonna move on, okay?
Wait, why did it says give?
Who can explain that for me? Go ahead, Aaron.
So they said give because they're giving something unto the Lord. They're presenting something.
So they're presenting something to the Lord. What are they presenting to the Lord?
Well, it's not presenting it to the Lord. It says give it to.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So it said give because they're presenting something onto Eleazar.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't say what they were presenting exactly.
And where is that?
In Numbers chapter 19, it doesn't say what they were presenting.
Chapter 19, verse what?
3.
Okay.
It doesn't say what they were presenting. But it says that they were presenting something unto Elazar.
Okay. All right, Ethan. Let me hear you.
There you go.
Nothing really stood out to me, but something that I got from the text is go to chapter 19, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
They had a set of rules, and it says, Whosoever toucheth the dead body of any man that is dead, and purify it not himself, defile the tabernacle of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from Israel. Because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him, he shall be unclean, his uncleanness is yet upon him. So what's that basically saying? Or what happened in chapter 20 is that Aaron had died, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing, based off of chapter 9, he died because he did not clean himself, because he touched the body but did not
He
clean
touched the
himself.
dead body?
Yes.
Oh, so you answered my question then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what stood out to me was chapter 20.
The same thing.
When it's not, well, chapter 20 when it's talking about when Aaron died, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, to be exact, the verse is chapter 20, verse 28. And Moses stripped Aaron of his garments and put them upon Eleazar his son. And Aaron died there in the top of the mountain. And Moses and Eleazar came down from the mount. And when all the congregation saw that Aaron was dead, they mourned for Aaron 30 days, even all the house of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, what Ethan answered for me was, why did Aaron die? Like, why did they did that? And Ethan answered that question for me.
Did they kill Aaron, or Aaron die of natural cause, or
They
did they
killed
say
him.
they kill him?
They stripped him of his garments, and then they left him up there to die on top of a mountain.
That's sad. He died.
So based off of the reading that we read, they probably killed Aaron because he touched a dead body. And the dead body, when you touch the dead body, whoever touches the dead body and is not being, and who is not cleansed or cleanness, is still on him, right?
Yeah, so they killed him in front of his son, which is Elijah.
Elijah.
To show that if you touch dead bodies, then we're gonna do the same thing to you. So they use him as an example.
Yeah, but what really stood out to me was his brother did that to him.
So his brother killed him.
Moses, yeah, Moses is Aaron's brother.
So you died.
Basically.
How did you die? Yeah,
Wow.
you're still alive.
Okay.
Well, I died in the Bible. Right here. I died in the Bible.
Why are you still alive? How did he die, Daddy? He died, but
He didn't literally die, Chloe. He just
I don't understand.
Well, I'm explaining. I died in the Bible.
You didn't die in the Bible. There was an Aaron in the Bible.
Me.
No, it wasn't you.
I'm a thief.
It wasn't you. So what you're saying, that you are reincarnated?
So you're died?
I wouldn't.
That could make sense. I'm a reincarnation of the Aaron in the Bible.
But their name.
It's spelled the same way.
So you're Aaron, and
But
you
why?
died, and you're still rich?
That
How?
probably was a coincidence that Daddy and Mommy named me Aaron. That's probably a coincidence. Or it's what God did. I'm the reincarnation of Aaron. I'm pretty sure there's many more before me.
But that's not this religion. That's a different religion.
What do you mean? Where does religion come into this? I don't understand.
To people that believe reincarnation, that's a different religion. That's not God's religion.
So people who believe in the reincarnation, you're saying is not.
That's like a whole different religion. This
And what religion is that? What religion believe in reincarnation?
I don't know the name, but that's a whole different. I remember learning about it in 6th grade.
6th, you're not in 6th grade no more. You're in 7th
Okay.
grade.
I'm in 9th.
So there's a specific religion that believe in reincarnation. Interesting.
What part do you love?
Kind of sad.
Which one is
Which part is your
interesting?
favorite part?
Very interesting.
I was kind of sad.
I'm tempted to see which religion believe in reincarnation.
Which
And-
part?
Yeah, please enlighten me. Let me know. I
Which
want to know which religion is into reincarnation.
It's kind of sad.
Rich?
It's kind of sad that
What
I died.
is sad?
I died, but it's okay.
You're not gonna call that on yourself. Because I don't think it has anything to do with you per se. And so I wouldn't even want to entertain that conversation for a second. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
So we gonna leave. We know it's not you, and we're just gonna leave it like that.
Okay.
Okay? We are not going to speak things into existence that you don't want to happen.
I don't want
No
to
time soon. Okay? So let's not even think about that. Yes, Ethan. What's the answer?
What?
Still loving.
What part do you guys like?
Hinduism,
Hold on.
Tell us in the comments.
Hold on, Chloe.
Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism.
That's the religion that believe in reincarnation.
Yeah.
What are the denominations? What are the different?
Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism.
Those 4 religions believe in reincarnation.
And there's 8 rules of reincarnation.
There's 8 rules.
Yeah.
What are the 8 rules?
Humans are almost always reborn as humans. A birthmark can signify injuries or means of death from a prior life. When people with strong wills die suddenly, they became ghosts. All our good and bad karma enters a new body with our soul. Doing good karma does not eradicate bad karma. After death, we are not reborn immediately. Souls become more spiritual and wise through progressive lives. Very few people are able to recall their past life memories.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
which part do you like, guys? Tell us in the comments.
Okay, as Chloe said. All right. And on that note, it was a nice little discussion. On that note though, we're gonna I'm gonna make my final closing remarks. And I just want to say a big thank you to all the first responders out there. A big thank you to Miss Natoya. A big thank you to these kids in front of me. A big thank you to Miss Mert. And I just want to say, may the Lord continue to bless us as we are living in this new norm and just trying to cope, trying to go through this life, new way of life. I just want everybody out there to just have patience. Exercise patience. Let's be the change that we want to see in this world. None of us is perfect. Never will. Don't think we will ever be. But at least take at least 10% of the goodness in you and try to project it in the world unto your loved ones. Start there first. If you have kids, your kids. So then they will know that you had set the pace for them to continue with the journey. Hopefully you set the right example for them to follow. And one day we might just get to where we want to get to in life. The things that we talk about all the time. Things that we want to do. The change that we want to make. On that note, just want to say thank you guys out there for listening. Amen. Guys could close it off.
And have a nice day ever. Have a nice day ever. Everything will be okay soon. When this crisis is done, you can go out to visit your friends and tell them how was your day every single day. And you will be alright again.
You forget the lyrics?
That's it.
Everything will be okay soon. So don't worry and just take your time. Don't rush. Just don't rush. Everything will be alright. I know why. Every single thing will be okay. Okay. So, just take your time. Take your time. Take your time. And don't rush. And don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Everything will be okay soon. Everything will be okay soon. I know, I know, I know. Don't rush, don't rush, don't rush. Don't rush, don't rush, don't rush. Everything will be okay. Don't rush, don't rush. Everything will be okay. Don't rush now before you kill nobody. Give me.
Are you done?
Now you just have to stay in your home, for you don't get anybody sick again. Even though they're ill, you're still gonna get them sick. And you don't want to make that happen. So please just stay home. Please just stay home. Just stay home. And just stay home. That will be okay. And this song was about the coronavirus, so please just stay home.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bravo, bravo, bravo.